Today I'm gonna exercise my creativity by using Mariah's Elizabeth's Fabulous Create This Book 3. My whole channel, my whole thing is about looking for ways to use my creativity, to develop my creativity, or just do something creative with things that are already out there. If that's your thing, stick around. I'm Paula, and today let's see what I can come up with using Mariah's Fabulous prompt.
Okay, so here's my beautiful book, and I have the cover and the first prompt done, and you can watch me do that in this video here, which I'm gonna link below. I actually wanted to do the next page first, the one that says Create Bewilderment, but right then I couldn't think about anything, so you're gonna see that one later on the video. Right now, what I did want to do was the stained glass prompt because I had an idea for that one fast. And what I chose to do is create an actual stained glass window by sandwiching a piece of plastic between these two sheets of paper. So it's actually going to be see-through. So I drew my window with a protractor. I hadn't used a protractor in, I guess, what, 20 years? Dare I say? Oh my god, so embarrassing. And I drew it and I cut it with my X-Acto knife, and because they were taped together with washi tape, both pages were cut the same exact size. Then I wanted to paint them both black so that I would have a nice frame for my stained glass window. And here's where I noticed that I covered the next prompt. So I wrote it where it's supposed to be as best as I could remember. And now my hand and my desk and everything stained black. That's okay. And I noticed the next mistake. It said to use only straight lines. Okay, so much for my brilliant use of the protractor. It should have been a straight window, but whatever. I'll use the straight lines in the window now. I cut my plastic to size. This is just a plastic bag where cardboard came in. So I just cut a piece of that plastic and I'm gonna put it in place with a little bit of tape before committing to gluing it, just in case I need to reposition it. And that's exactly what happened. I left like a little bit there, so I was happy I made that decision. Once I repositioned my plastic, I went ahead and did glue it to the other page. And after the pages were finally glued, I thought I was ready to design my stained glass, but then I saw these little bits of white on the edges that really bother me, so I had to go back with the glue and make sure those were really sticking together. Okay, so now for the fun part. I thought it would be nice to have like a night theme because I painted everything black. I don't know. And I wanted to do some stars on my stained glass. So before doing the lines, I drew them on this scrap piece of paper that I was using. And then I was just gonna go over them. My Sharpie was really dry, so I went ahead and used my Posca. And the thing is, the Posca does not dry as fast as the Sharpie. So when I was using the ruler, the paint was moving and getting all over my page. So I decided to just freehand the rest of the lines. So a couple of them are a little bit wonky, but I can live with that. I gave everything a little border and it was time to add color. This I decided to do with color Sharpies too because I knew they were going to be a little bit see-through. The lighter colors though I had to go over some 2 times and some 3 times, but overall I was really happy with the result of my stained glass. I think it looks beautiful and it really looks like a window. Look at it, it's so much fun. I'm done with this prompt and I want to protect it, and I don't think I was able I didn't think I was going to be able to do that with Mod Podge or varnish, so I went ahead and used packing tape. I was a little bit nervous to do this. It's the first time I've done it, but it turned out great and it works perfectly. So now that I've done this wonderful see-through page, and I'm really proud of, I thought about an idea for bewilderment. I'm going with a night theme, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna make an animal in its pajamas. And I thought PJs would be most pointless on nocturnal animals, so I decided to draw a little owl wearing pajamas, and he has an alarm clock, which is also pointless, and a little pillow to sleep at midnight. So yeah, this is my bewilderment page. I painted it all black again. I did add a tad of blue so it wouldn't be as dark, but it's another black page, and this is gonna be my theme for today. And then I opted to use my color pencils for it. And I've come to realize that I'm not good with coloring pencils. It just doesn't turn out great. And today I've decided that's because I'm self-taught and I'm gonna look to improve. I may take on coloring just to see if I can color better with coloring pencil. In any case, here's my beautiful owl. I loved the idea of it and I stained the page behind it, but it's okay. I'm happy with the result. I love how it's looking up at the moon, and I especially love how you can look at it through the stained glass window. Now, for the next prompt is the one that I had to copy from memory, and it said to create resistance and do something heavy on something light. And for the life of me, I couldn't think of anything. So if you have any ideas and you would like me to create a video based on your idea or concept, let me know below. Put it in the comments and I'll do something with that because I'm drawing blank. So I decided to skip ahead and I found this page that asks to create darkness. And since I've already made 2 black pages today, I thought why not go for the third one. I'm unintentionally having like a dark theme today. So I painted the whole page black because it said to use dark supplies and create darkness. And this is the idea that I have. I'm gonna use the rest of that plastic and I'm gonna doodle a bunch of items on it. And I was filling the page with my doodles when I noticed I wasn't quite sure of the space I should fill with doodles, so I brought in this piece of scrap cardboard and I created another little window to which I attached this plastic to so I could know how much space I needed for it. I know I'm not explaining a lot, but wait for it, it's gonna kind of make sense. Once I glued the plastic to the frame, I knew exactly how much I needed to fill of it, and I finished doodling for my little page. The next step was for me to glue this plastic filled with doodles on my book, and as you can see, I kept struggling with keeping my book open where I wanted it to. I was careful to apply the glue in only 3 sides of the sheet of plastic that I created because I wanted one of the edges to be not glued so I can put something in between the paper. And I'm going to show you right now what that thing is. I want to create a small little flashlight, much like the one Mariah drew for the prompt here. So I grabbed yet another scrap piece of cardboard and draw a flashlight, which I then color with pencils again because I'm stubborn, and I add a light to. I also make a sign with one of my favorite phrases on it because I'm going to use it on this page as well. So you can see I glue the phrase onto my page, and the idea is for it to work as a pocket for this flashlight I made. The concept actually failed because you're not supposed to be able to see the doodles without the contrast of the yellow paper underneath. I think the idea was cool because with the flashlight you could find the little stars in between the doodles. But since I used the Posca, it's just too much contrast and you can see the doodles anyhow. I really needed to use a Sharpie or a board marker so you wouldn't be able to see the lines on top of the black background. What can I say? I stand by my idea. I thought it was going to be fun to create darkness and then have a flashlight so you could see. I am actually really happy with everything I created. I like how the ideas came together. You know, I have darkness, I have stars, I have a little owl in its pajamas at night. I think it's all in good fun. I really enjoy all of the prompts in this book, so if you like this content, please let me know so we can create some more. And actually, if you have this book, let me know what pages you would be interested in seeing me create or struggle with. It would be fun to create something just for you. Mention it in the comments. I hope you like this video. If you do, please let me know. And with that, I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.